Okay, as I was saying, what I would like to do before I close is just read the message that I received today from Holy Spirit one more time. I think it's great to read it over again before I go to bed, but it's also a great, great message. So, again, it's right at reginadonakers.com, so maybe you're there, right at the home page. It's called The Decision to Be the Holy Spirit. And this is one of those days I didn't have a question. Holy Spirit just told me to grab my notebook, and the dictation started right away. The decision to be the Holy Spirit is the decision to let go of the personality. The decision to be the Holy Spirit is the decision to walk in the world but be only of mind. The decision to be the Holy Spirit is the decision to be only that which is helpful to awakening, and to decide to let anything else, anything that is not helpful, go. The decision to be the Holy Spirit is the decision to let go of the personality. This decision is not magical. It is only a recognition of who you are and what you want. Who are you? You are love. What is it that you want? You desire only to know yourself, which also means that you do not want to think yourself to be that which you are not. Thinking is your greatest obstacle to knowing, because thinking is an obstacle that thinks it is knowing. That is like saying the personality is the greatest obstacle to knowing yourself, because you think you are the personality. As long as you choose the obstacles, you choose to block the truth. If you are ready to know only the truth, you must also be willing to say goodbye to the obstacles. This is a readiness you are acquiring, and it is growing in you each day. There is a fear in the mind about letting go, because the mind tells itself that it does not know where it will fall when it lets go. But if you look carefully within your heart, within your knowing, you do know where you will fall. You will fall into yourself, which is not falling at all. You will just be. And you will be in joy and confidence and knowing. There is nothing to fear in choosing to be yourself. Look carefully now at all of the fears that are rattling through the mind. Notice how little those fears are to you, how much they do not matter when you compare them to the vision of you being as the knowledge of you. Look, notice, feel for your heart. Through this simple practice, you notice, and therefore you teach, that you are more ready to let go of the unimportant than your fears would have you believe. Teach yourself that you are ready by looking carefully and noticing this is true. That's very reminiscent of one of these last messages that I read to you, the one that I said was helpful in getting me to let go of my fears and my sadness and, quit my job and drive away from Boston. Only now, of course, the Holy Spirit is asking, us, to do more than quit my job and drive away from Boston. He's asking us to let go of the personality and to let go of thinking, to let go of that. But it's the same idea. In fact, you could say quitting the job and driving away from Boston was practice. It's the same idea. It's recognizing that although the fears are there, the fears are nothing compared to my true desire. It's kind of measuring the two. You get out your measuring stick and you measure the fears, and then you measure the desire, the true desire, and you go, whoa, that true desire is big, those fears are tiny. I'm going with the true desire. That's really the message here. So beautiful, beautiful message received today from Holy Spirit. Again, posted at reginadonakers.com.